All right, my friends, this week on Prof and Dev Play Games, we are talking about the Ign Id Xbox showcase for April 2026. Stay tuned. All right, my friends, welcome to episode 421. Is that right?
Prof and Dev Play Games. 521, right?
Did I say? That's why. Yeah. I was like, I'm saying this out loud and it sounds wrong because it is wrong. All right,
You're
my friends.
Like 100 episodes off, I think.
I want to go back in time so badly. So badly. This is episode.
What would that put us? Dropping 100? It'd be fine. It'd be fine.
Yeah.
It'd be like mid 2024. That's
421.
Fine.
Let's see here. 421. What did we talk about at 421? I got it right here. 421 was the Nintendo Partner Showcase. We discussed a good showcase and February 26, 2024. Yeah.
Okay.
That was
That's fine.
Time. Yeah.
Decent.
Yeah, decent. Cool. Well,
be nice if Nintendo would say something now.
I know. God, they're so fucking quiet.
I know. I'm like, what are you doing? What are you cooking?
Well, they got that Yoshi trailer that came out this week. We'll maybe talk about that later.
Yeah, here's a trailer.
That's it. Man, that's it. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
But before we get to Ign Id Xbox and other stuff, you have a magic pack.
I have a Secrets of Strixhaven pack. Single pack. I have a box coming tomorrow. So
of boosters.
Yeah.
Cool.
But this is a pack. What comes in this one? Let's see. A tenured concoctor, cost of brilliance, Owlin historian, procrastinate. Love that. That's my life. Zealous lorecaster, potioner's trove. Oh yeah, leech collector, which is one of the new prepared, and so if it is prepared, you get bloodletting, which is a 1 black. Each opponent loses 2 life.
Damn.
Like that. Sonar, unfinished genius, another prepared spell. Goblin sorcerer enters prepared. You can play Wild Ideas, the spell. 3 blue and red. Search your library for an instant or sorcery card, reveal it, and put it into your hand, then shuffle. And you can tap it to create a treasure token. Okay.
Very cool.
Chelonian Tackle. Ambitious Augmenter is the rare. Oh, one of the rares. I got multiple rares. Ambitious Augmenter, 1 green increment. Whenever you cast a spell, if the amount of mana you spent is greater than this creature's power, it's a 1/1. Or toughness, put a +1/+1 counter on it. When this creature dies, if it had 1 or more counters on it, create a 0/0 green and blue fractal creature token, and then put this creature's counters on that token.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so it just grows.
Yeah.
So just grows, and then you kill it, and you get another creature that's just as powerful.
Swap the...
Oh, I got Berta, the Wise Extrapolator, which is a legendary creature, Frog Druid. Frog Druid, the best thing. It also has increment. Whenever 1 or more +1/+1 counters are put on Berta, add 1 mana of any color. X and tap Berta, create a 0/0 green and blue fractal creature token and put X +1/+1 counters on it. Oh, so it just is I will create fractal creatures on a stick every turn for however much mana I want to put into it.
Damn.
Okay. And then you get a mana of any color when you do that. My Mystical Archive is a giant growth, yelling squirrel.
Nice.
Target creature gets +3/+3 until end of turn. My foil is a pest mascot, common, swamp, and a fractal token. Not a bad pack.
Those are fun. Good.
The set's really good.
Yeah, my neighbor did the pre-release, and he was talking to me today about how much fun he had with the set.
Yeah, it's a really,
cards.
really good set.
Cool.
Just really good cards in it. Not even like the strongest cards ever, just neat cards that you just look at and go like, oh, I feel like I want to do something with that card.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, very happy. I'm very excited to get a box of that tomorrow.
And did you already have a box, or this is your first
No,
box?
first box.
Got it.
It just couldn't ship. They had to ship wait till pre-release happened, so it shipped out at pre-release, and the place I got it from is in just outside Atlanta. So it took it some time to make its way to Seattle.
Yep. I got one pack of Strixhaven this weekend. Went to the game store with my daughter, and then I've ordered a commander deck from Manapool, and that's coming soon. I got
Which one?
Lorehold.
I also got the Lorehold. It's very good.
Oh, good. Yeah, I was reading online. People were liking the Silver Quill Influence, and that one shot up in price. I was like, maybe not. But people were saying people are sleeping on the Lorehold one. I was like, okay, well, that's that normal price. I'll get that one.
Yeah, the Silver Quill one is up in price because it had an expensive reprint in it. I'll be honest.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Land tax, I think was it's just a thing of like, if at the start of during each player's upkeep or end step, I can't remember which one, if you have less lands than any of the players, search your deck for 3 planes and add them to your hand.
3 planes? Holy shit. Wow.
Yeah, you can just kind of go crazy with it. And it's fine. It's just, it hasn't been reprinted in forever, so it's an expensive card. But I find that the actual play pattern of it is just obnoxious.
Yeah.
Because you're just searching your deck for lands all the time.
Yep. No,
so I'm just like, I don't really care. Really. I actually picked up a bunch of singles from that deck, which I probably
commander deck.
Yeah, I think I just picked them up from Card Kingdom local, and I think I spent maybe like $25 of my store credit and got all the cards that I wanted out of that deck. Either for my Ishtola deck or my Zuko deck. I was like, that's fine. The Lorehold deck I got, and I'm not keeping it together. Mm-hmm. But it had a bunch of cards that are really good in my Zuko deck that I wanted for it. So, cool. That had been on a list for a long time. Like, most of the reprints were stuff that I wanted in that deck. So I was like, all right.
It's the most cost-effective way to get all these, yeah.
Yes.
That's cool.
But it's a good deck. Like, it's actually just a really, really cool deck.
Yeah, I like to keep together the pre-release decks. I probably modify like maybe 5 cards each time, depending on what I get. But I like to keep them together for the most part because the people who put them together know more than I do about how these decks synergize together. And I just love playing. Like, I think the commander decks are a really nice way to get into a new set without buying all the other shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. The other thing I bought from this, they're doing, they did it for Lorwyn, and they're doing it again. The 60 card themed decks, basically the standard decks.
Oh, yeah.
So I picked up 3 of those. I picked up 2 from Strixhaven, the Eerie and the Life Gain, I think.
Gain.
And I picked up an Angel one from the
nice.
From the Lorwyn, and my daughter and I played. And it was nice to play like a quicker game with her, because we usually just play Commander together.
And that can take a while. Yes.
Yeah, that can take a while. So it was good. So yeah,
cool. Yeah.
Magic podcast over. For those of you who have fast forwarded to the video game part, we are there. Ign Id Xbox. This was an exciting one for you.
It was. We had a little trailer in this one, like a minute long one. Yeah. It showcased, what did this one showcase? Kind of like tools that you're using. It was more of an action-y based trailer, and it ended with the announcement of our open beta is this coming Thursday, and anyone can just go to our website, starseekergame.com, and sign up to be an open beta, and the open beta is going to be on consoles as well. So please help us test the beta and make sure our console stuff works.
Oh, so if I wanted to do it on console, I would need to do what?
I don't know, just go first look, I think.
First look, what does that mean?
That's how you signed up to the beta in the first place. right?
Oh,
Yes.
got it. I see.
First
Oh,
look,
you're right.
first look
Got it.
GG. And I think wait until you get the email again
Got
from
it.
playing
Perfect.
previously, because there will
Okay.
be like click here, and then I think it will give you options to play on,
Perfect.
get
Okay.
keys and stuff on other platforms.
Yeah, so
Now
that's helpful for me to play on something other than PC. Then I'll do that.
PS5.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's not a problem. That would be fun. I'll probably try to play a little on the PS5 as well. Um, weirdly hard to do that internally unless you have like a PS5 dev kit sitting at your desk, which I don't. So this will kind of be my first time playing it actually directly on a console outside of like the QA department playing it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, so that was exciting for us to get that out there. In weird news, metric wise, Triple I, much bigger audience than this event had.
Really? I guess that maybe
Yeah.
doesn't surprise me at this point. Xbox has shot themselves in the foot.
A little bit there. It was shocking the difference in like audience size and also I'll be completely okay if we never go back to hosts.
Oh, you just like the trailer thing.
Oh, it's just, but the hosts were so cringy.
Yeah.
Like forced dialogue, forced joke. It's just like, please stop. Like,
yeah. Because Triple I was just trailer after trailer.
Trailer with like text interspersed between the trailers to be like, hey, take a breather, drink,
Right.
hydrate. Okay, some more trailers. Yeah, they're like humor and like everything was just kind of more flowed with everything. Where I guess there were people from IGN doing it, and I was like, oh, this is painful. Just pre-written, scripted jokes and content, and it's like, no. And also, you don't need to tell me the trailers I just saw. It's fine.
Right.
I just saw them.
Saw it. Yep, I'm all good.
But some stuff got shown off. Outside of my game.
Yeah, what stood out to you other than your game?
The first one was actually interesting. There are no ghosts at the Grand. Had a neat mechanics going on of like, I don't know, mystery ghost hunting through like an old town. But it had like, what was the game? It felt like it had like a power wash simulator aspect to it, because you're like spraying parts of this hotel and town, like trying to uncover paranormal activity. But it's not really, it doesn't look like a horror game. It's much more like bright. So I don't know. It had like neat cast of characters. Yeah, neat effect of like finishing up, fixing the town, and then cutting. Like once you clean up certain buildings, you then get to see them like in the past and kind of like what the spirits are doing there, and trying to solve mysteries doing this. Yeah, I'm here for it. There's a talking cat. All right.
Yeah, so there's a bunch of cats in this trailer.
Cats. Yeah. Some cosmic horror going on at points. Yeah, it looks interesting. I hadn't heard of this game before. I don't know if this was a world premiere or not.
I'm trying to figure out. I'm watching it, and it's like there's an ice cream parlor where he's kind of like cleaning it, but then putting like an awning on it, and like
cleaning it up,
but also like adding things to it. I'm trying to figure out what inventory they're pulling that shit out of, or how would you know what to put there?
I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's like a fucking Cthulhu coming out of a water fountain.
Yeah. A musical Lovecraftian renovator. So you're like renovating stuff, cosmic horror.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was an interesting mix of things. I don't think it had any dates or anything on it though. So I don't.
Yeah,
I'm
it just
not
says wish
expecting
list
that
now.
anytime. Yeah. So the first one stood out. What was the one that stood out? really, really, really well.
One for,
Loaf Song.
that's exactly what I was about to say. The one that stood out for me was Loaf Song.
Loaf Song
Reminds
is
me of like
really
Journey
cool.
almost.
Uh-huh. But it's not multiplayer. Actually it reminds me, it kind of Journey, but man, what was it was the puzzler from a few years ago. Cocoon.
Oh yeah.
It's definitely like a puzzle game, but this one's very Love Song is very audio puzzle game. Um, I know there's a lot of audio stuff going on, but yeah, like the sliding on the sand is very
Yeah.
Journey.
Yeah.
It has movement like Journey, I should say,
Yeah.
but it's like dealing with like sand and sound waves through sand, and it's very striking, black and white with the red
Yeah, I love
main
like the almost
character.
monochromatic
Yeah,
thing going on. There's more colors than that, but it does look very. Yeah, that one stood out the most after
absolutely no date on that one at all. I tried
First.
looking up the company that was making it. Unrelated Games. They're an Italian company. As far as I can tell, maybe only like one or two people.
Oh wow, okay.
They're like their website has nothing really about them or anything. There's no. I'm like, are these people that worked on other games before, and this is them going an indie thing? No, there's like zero info. They have
Yeah.
no other games on Steam, so I'm very, very curious about the pedigree going into making this game because it looks very cool.
Well, I know another one that stood out to you. Inconbini.
Oh yeah, yeah. I definitely was really excited. I want to play this one a
Yeah.
lot. It looks neat. It's like it's I mean a convenience store simulator, but trying to put more story to that simulator genre because you're interacting a lot with the customers and figuring out their lives and helping them, and kind of feel like that's what the simulator like those games have been missing, is one that
Yeah.
tried to bring a story to it. I mean, I enjoy the mechanics of the simulators and management games. That's great, and the games are full of mechanics, but sometimes it's neat whenever there's trying to be some more emotional resonance put into them. And so I'm hoping this turns out really well. Yes, I picked it up on Fantasy Critic as well, but
It comes out like this week, basically.
I think so.
Yeah, because I was like, oh, heck, maybe I'll counterpick. Nope, I don't have time to counterpick it.
I'm surprised they let me grab it. But
it was like it was last chance, basically. It was probably
yeah,
it like has a certain color for last chance ones because
chance.
you wouldn't be able
Okay,
to pick it next week.
yeah, because I watched this and I just put in a bid on it after this, seeing it in here. I do also need to give a shout out to Crash Out Crew from Aggro Crab.
Oh, it's Aggro Crab.
It
That's
is
cool.
Aggro Crab. This is purely Aggro Crab, not where
Yeah,
Peak was
just for the
Aggro Crab,
yeah.
and but this is Aggro Crab's complete next game, and it's like, is it Outcooked? What is the one?
Oh, Overcooked.
Overcooked.
Yeah.
It kind of has that. It has that energy to it, but you're little people with little forklifts, and you got to like meet deliveries in a warehouse, so like move the right boxes to the right place, but there's lots of hazards, and you can hit each other and be ridiculous. I
It
feel
looks
like it could
fun.
be a ton of fun, and then
Yep.
also probably end friendships.
Oh yeah, very just like Overcooked. Very frustrating.
Yeah.
Ends marriages.
But
It's such
yeah, this is
interesting the palette that Aggro Crab has. Another Crab's
yeah,
Treasure, working on Peak with the other team, and now this, like all very
yeah,
different.
yep. Um, have to shout out local team. They're only a few blocks away from us, our offices in Systemair.
That's May 28th too. Well,
Yeah,
a
it's
month away.
this. Yeah, I think they had shown it before, but this is the
Yeah,
first time I'd seen a trailer like in a while, and they're like, "Yeah, and it's coming out." I'm like, "That's crazy." I feel like they've learned from Peak at least somewhat that, hey, maybe the Steam audience actually wants like I don't like using the term slop anymore because we associate it with AI bullshit
exactly.
more than anything now.
Friend swap, yeah.
But it's kind of, I mean, they've more realized that like, hey, smaller, simpler games where a lot of the fun comes from the social interactions and like the weirdness of the systems with multiple people. It creates a joy as opposed to building a big game like Another Crab's Treasure that took quite a bit of time to build.
Right.
So I honestly am like, I see that more of them just reacting to what the market kind of wants actually, and where the multiplayer game market is right now and Steam market is. So have high hopes for them. I'll probably play this some and get frustrated and yell at people.
I wonder if it's. Do you know if it's online multiplayer or if it's only couch co-op?
I don't know. I don't know. I know it's on Steam.
I couldn't tell from the trailer at least.
Shout crew. What do they say? Say anything on Steam?
Because that'd be fun to play together.
Online co-op.
Nice. Okay.
Up to 4-player online co-op. Yep.
I'm gonna go wishlist that one then. And if y'all haven't wishlisted Star Seeker yet, y'all should do that.
Do it. I believe we are the. We should check again. What SteamDB says right now on wish lists.
Oh, it tracks wish lists too.
It estimates, but it's pretty. Cool. I mean, I know our actual wish list numbers, but I can say we are the 194th most wishlisted game on Steam right now.
It's not bad
based on SteamDB's. We have gone up about 15 spots in the past week.
Okay, so the Xbox did have some effect.
Move some, and then the Triple I moved us like 50 spots.
Yeah,
and I'm sure open beta will push us even higher.
Where are the wish lists? There are wish lists.
It's weird. You have to go to charts. Charts. And then they don't tell you specific wish lists. They just do like a follower, but they tell you store data. They give you store data 194 on top wish list, 380 in activity.
Oh, I should be looking for a game, like specifically.
Yeah. Or I can link you the actual like most wish listed.
Yeah, because I'm not finding shit.
There it is. This is the SteamDB list of most wish listed.
Oh, thank you.
Go to page 2.
Number 1 is Subnautica 2, huh?
It is. It's been Subnautica 2 for a while.
Wow. Light No Fire.
Now that they need to actually release Subnautica 2 without, and who knows what's happening there with all the legal drama.
Exactly.
Because they were going to be releasing very soon, I believe.
Star Seeker, there you are.
Yeah, Subnautica 2 was supposed to be releasing really soon. But then it was like, the team actually didn't agree. Krafton put out the early access release date, and the Subnautica team was like, Unknown Worlds was like, no, we didn't agree to that date.
Quite a bit of drama.
I don't know what's going on there. I don't think anyone does.
Not even the teams.
No. And Krafton was dumb enough. The CEO was dumb enough to ask ChatGPT how to get out of a contract.
Oh my fucking god!
That was found in Discovery.
That's wild.
Oh, it's so dumb. Oh, it's so stupid. That's why the judge reinstated the Unknown Worlds CEO. Said you couldn't. I don't know.
Wow.
That is a crazy thing. Yeah. Deadlock number 2 does not surprise me for Steam. And then Forza Horizon 6 actually just bumped up to 3.
With all the previews that it had, probably.
Yeah, I think it was down at like 4 or 5. Light No Fire was 3, but it doesn't surprise me. Forza Horizon's coming out in a couple weeks.
It looks fucking awesome. It's gonna sell way more on PlayStation than on the Xbox. Oh my god.
When's it coming out on PlayStation?
It's not at launch. It's not at launch. No.
It's Steam, right?
Yep.
Steam and
Xbox. Yep.
I'll
So
probably
dumb. I
get it
should put
on
it on PlayStation.
Steam. I know, but I'll
I'm
probably
gonna
get
wait
it
for
on
PlayStation.
my computer. Is better than my PS5, so I bet it will look even better on my PC. I know it will look better on my PC.
Yeah.
And who knows, if I really like it, then I can get a big like wheel setup.
Oh yeah, baby.
That'd be dumb, but could happen. It could happen. I just want to drive around Japan. That's all.
Yep. I still need to try the fucking not Forza. It is Gran Turismo in VR. I've heard that's just an amazing experience,
yeah.
but I have yet to do that.
Well, back to these off topics. Back
off
to
on
the
a fucking tangent there.
yeah. The other one I enjoyed, Deep Dish Dungeon.
That looked really neat.
Oh, my PS1 graphics! Holy crap!
Absolutely.
We have hit the point where PS1 graphics are the retro that people are here for, and yeah, I'm very nostalgic for it. Go collect food in dungeon and then make things. I
was like, is it like
make
Delicious in
meals.
Dungeon?
Yeah, kind of. It's like that,
That's
but a
really
game.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah. So holy cow. Yeah, it looked fun as like a multiplayer thing. Just go with your friends, dive into the dungeon, get ingredients, make meals, make a elaborate kit, bigger and more elaborate kitchens as you go.
Very cool.
Yeah, it's neat. Yeah, they had a whole cooking section. They had that. They had bistro. Which
I
has
love
like
the fighting where it's like the puppet show, almost not the puppet show, but whatever the fuck it is. Cardboard cutouts with signs popping up when they like attack each other. It says "ouch" and shit.
Yeah. It had a that had a I have an affinity to that for all the Bookworm Adventure stuff that I did, which had a very similar like paper crafty kind of
that's the word
vibe, and I really enjoy that. But yeah, then it shifts to 3D. I'm like, wait, what? And it has like a Tetris aspect to meal prep. I don't even know. It's in some ways I'm like, is this the meal prep and cooking portion is like, are you taking Monster Hunter's cooking and just making it a game? That's the game, is the actual cooking.
There was a game on the Switch 1. I can't remember what it was called right now, but you would like Battle Chef Brigade. Wow, nice. Where
Good job.
would fucking hell. You would go out and like do platforming and fucking hunt things, and then you'd bring back those pieces to the kitchen, and then it'd be like a match 3 kind of cooking thing.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so then this kind of reminded me of that. This one comes out next month. Graphics are really nice. But yeah, a whole feast of cooking games. Yeah,
they tried to tie these this showcase together somewhat in themes,
like thematically.
and it kind of worked, but it worked perfectly. The other one that it really excited me, and where I will lose friends over, but I love the game so much, Golf with Friends 2.
Oh yeah, man.
Holy cow, I love Golf with Friends. It's so dumb. And you need to make sure you turn on where you can hit other people's balls.
I played this one with my wife, Golf with Friends. If I remember correctly, if it was that one.
It's so absurd.
Yeah, no, this is it. Yep, it was so much fun. We had such a good time playing this game. It was like early COVID we played this.
Oh yeah,
the first one. I mean,
yeah. No, I played it a bunch before System Era. I played it. It was a consistent like every week with Ghostly Bear. We would play it as a team.
Oh, nice.
And like that was just our team game. Was just playing golf with friends and getting
hats for your golf balls and shit.
Hats for golf balls. Like going like swearing at the stupid levels and like.
Yep.
Man, that one was cool, and I'm really excited for a sequel. I just don't know. I don't even know it had a date. Did it have a date? I don't think it did. Fall this year.
Yeah.
That's it. Nothing too specific. The one after it though, Screenbound. What
I
the
cannot
hell?
wait. I've heard about this on, it was MinMax or Game Scoop or something, and they were describing it as you play this game. It's a 2D platformer that you're like on a Game Boy machine, and then you zoom out and you're actually in wherever you were in the 2D side-scrolling thing. You are then in there in the 3D world, and you kind of switch back and forth. And I was like, that sounds wild. But see, this is the first time that I've seen it, and this is the game from the whole showcase that is just like so intriguing to me. Like how is this going to work, kind of thing, you know?
Yeah, it's
Like I know
ambitious. That's all I'm going to say. It is
exactly. Yep.
incredibly ambitious.
Yep. And like you
If
can
they
look through that.
pull it, yeah.
Go ahead.
If they pull it off, this is like a Portal level type game.
Exactly. Yep.
I don't know. I have no clue. I can't even explain it really well. Like this to you, it's like, how do you explain this?
Yeah,
like you are holding up effectively a Game Boy in a 3D world, but what you're playing on the Game Boy has an effect on the 3D world, and you moving through the 3D world has effect on the game in the Game Boy.
Yeah.
And
sometimes the effect is that it just reveals things in the 3D world, or sometimes the effect is that you're kind of looking at the pathway in 3D space and 2D space, and you can see different things.
It's crazy.
I think it looks really like this could be really awesome. I'm excited about that one. I have no idea what the fuck Albion Online is. This trailer is just live action weirdness.
Is it a free to play MMO-ish thing? I don't remember. It's been out for a while. It's just coming to Xbox.
Oh, okay, got it. Oh, okay, I see the gameplay at the end here. I was like, what the hell is happening here? It's like 2 minutes of...
It's a mobile game. It's an MMO. From 2020... No, it came out in 2017. And then mobile 2021. So it's coming to consoles.
Interesting.
I don't know. What kind of game is it they say it is? Of course, Albion, it's based on Arthurian legend.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I figured it wasn't Fable.
Yeah. No, actually someone at work who doesn't know a lot of, they're like, so what is this Albion thing? Because I've heard it in Fable and here, and then there's Masters of Albion just came out, which is Peter Molyneux's new game. It's like, oh no one can copyright Albion. That's Arthurian legend. Yeah, exactly. Like when they say that, they mean like fantasy Britain, basically.
Yep.
But yeah, it was an odd one to kind of end on. But I was like, okay.
Exactly. You're like looking for that one more thing. You're like, okay, that was it.
Yeah, but so there's cool stuff in here.
There are.
Full bias because my game's in here, but
of course, that was the best one. Best one was
exactly.
Everybody. But then check out Screenbound.
It definitely had like when you're watching through the beginning in the order of the trailers, it was like the first one that had color and was like very fun. Like had upbeat music and everything. Like
that's a cool way to stand out.
Are very, very dour right now in their presentation, or like I like Love Song, but it's very monochromatic.
Yes.
Like you have a lot of like dark or very striking monochromatic things, and I was just like, okay. As it went on, this presentation came on, you got more and more life, but we were one of the first early ones that was just like, oh, right. Games, they can be fun.
Oh yeah, games are supposed to be fun. What the fuck?
Fun. Right. Like they're supposed to be enjoyable to play. Man. Actually watching our trailer again. They did a good job putting this one together.
It's a really good trailer. I think it's really there's a snippet like maybe at 10 seconds in where like it looks like the sand seal section of Tears of the Kingdom where you're behind the sand seal and it's kind of you're skating around the sand.
Oh yeah.
Looks like you're doing something like that.
Yeah, this speed weeds in the first area. They're basically, you can slide on them. They have low friction, so you can run on them and slide and kind of use it as like a highway to get around.
But the way that the
faster.
trailer's cut is like, it's like maybe 2 seconds of that, and you're just like, ooh, what was that? Like, it kind of piques your interest. That was really cool.
I don't know. Every time I see a trailer like this put together, I'm like, oh wait, we made a game that's like, there's a lot in this game. In a way that I'm like, making it, you're like, is there enough? Is there enough in here? Is there enough? Because there should be more. We should make more. And I'm like, wait, we made a lot already, guys.
Like, let's just chill. Let's get it out the door.
Yeah, we made a lot. It's not a small game.
That's exciting, man. I'm so excited for you.
Yeah, I'm excited too.
That's good. If that'd suck if you're like, I'm not.
No, I'm excited. I'm always excited. I'm excited for open beta and playing with real people again, and being open beta, people still have to sign up, but this is probably going to be a magnitude higher than the number of players we've had for our previous betas, closed betas that we've done.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to be really interesting to see how this. I'm curious how it's going to go. I think the game's fun. I'm like, oh, this is where we start testing our servers a lot and making sure that our server code works really, really well. And can handle exactly. A load. Which is good to do now. We need to do that now, not at launch. Exactly. That's what this is for.
Mm-hmm.
But man, I'm excited. But yeah, overall, IGN showcase, it was decent. The ID Xbox. I think Xbox just needs something more right now, and I don't know what it is.
Well, they're lowering their Game Pass prices by ripping out Call of Duty, so
yeah, but still keeping them a little more expensive. We're not reverting completely.
Yeah, exactly. $3. Like, they couldn't just drop it back to 20. Oh man.
No, that's crazy talk. Why would we do that?
Yeah.
Like, still got to make some extra profit on this. But we'll see. It's hard to say if the damage has been done or not on like subscriptions there.
Yeah, we'll see with what Sharma can do to undo the damage.
Yeah, well, rename Microsoft Gaming to Xbox.
Oh yeah, back to Xbox. Yep.
Which, sure, okay, rebrand. Does that actually change anything though?
We're like undoing everything from the Spencer era. Like, it's really interesting how they're doing this.
Okay, if they undid everything, it's time to spin off Blizzard to its own company again. They won't do that. They want that IP. And Diablo 4 has an expansion coming out tomorrow.
Oh, that's right. It is tomorrow. The reviews dropped
last week. Tomorrow.
Yeah, holy shit.
I was shocked. I thought it was later. I thought it was like Friday. And then they did a panel showing off the expansion and everything kind of in it. And they're like, here's times you can play it. It's 4 p.m. PST on the 27th. And I was like, what day is the 27th? Monday. I'm going to totally be there for it. Holy crap.
Yeah, the reviews are pretty good.
They are. I think this is they've finally got this game to where it needs to be, it sounds like.
And is this their last update for this? Not last
they talk about it as they don't say they have not said it's the like final expansion.
That's what I meant. Yeah, thanks.
But the way they talk about it, feels like it is, but it kind of feels weird to me that we're not fighting Diablo ever in Diablo 4.
In Diablo?
Yes.
I feel like that's still on the table, right?
Yeah, I'm like, there has to be something there. And who knows, maybe we do fight Diablo in this. They're hiding it. I don't know.
Right, close to the vest.
But I don't know. But I also don't feel like they'd be working on a Diablo 5 right now. Like they've set 4 up to be a much more of a platform for a long time than previous Diablos. So, when did D4 release? 2023. So June 5th, 2023. So it's basically 3 years since release. Yeah, I just have a hard time feeling like that there's a Diablo 5 being developed right now.
No, and they set this up to be like a live service game. So
yeah, That's my thing. I feel like it's a platform that is meant to be
Exactly.
Diablo for a while.
Yeah,
Not
there's got to be another expansion. I mean, they may be seeing diminishing returns. I don't know, but I feel like the putting the effort into the Diablo 2 update alongside this, I think they're.
yeah.
I can see them doing another one for sure. I mean, there's other classes that are not in here that people want to see, so
Yeah,
and they may be
exactly.
cooking up a new class, another new class. Who knows?
Yeah, yeah. So, yep, that's tomorrow.
Very cool.
But yeah, has school let you play anything?
Oh fuck, man! So I am an idiot. I hurt myself so badly. Um,
Oh no.
I had an assignment due this week that is supposed to be an 8-page assignment, but I got really into it, and like in a damaging way. Like no one should do this. I hate when my students do this. Like this is not what you're supposed to do. But I turned in a 22-page paper because I was
Oh
just
no.
so into the topic, and I wrote a message to the professor. I was like, I'm so fucking sorry. Like I couldn't stop once I started. But I did actually get to play this week. I have two things to talk about. One thing that my daughter played and one thing that I played. I will start with mine is Dispatch. I played another episode of Dispatch, and that game is incredible. It's so funny. It is
What episode
genuinely funny. It was
did you play?
it was one where it was episode 3, where you have
Okay.
to decide, is it going to be, I don't know if it's scripted this way, if it's Invisigirl being cut from the team, or is it Coupe, or is it Sonar, or Coupier, or whatever her name is, or
Yeah.
Sonar. I was with 34% of players who cut Sonar. He started off the episode where he's fucking calling out for a distress beacon or whatever because he's handcuffed in the basement because he thought he was going to see someone's boobs. And I was like, all right, well, this guy's gotta go. But yeah, been playing that. Played an episode. They're nice. It's like a 30-minute episode. So that was it. That's all I played. But because all my work's done, I'm going to play after tonight. I'm going to play
Nice.
more God of War. I've been playing God of War Ragnarok when I've had free time. Not this week, but last week, which we didn't podcast last week. So I will talk about that too. I fucking love it. God of War Ragnarok is so good. Like the puzzling is fun. I get people's complaints about your buddies, Atreus and the fucking head, whose name I can't remember right now, sort of standing around and staring at where the puzzle stuff is supposed to be. So if you're lost, you're like, oh, they're over there. So I'm supposed to go over there and look for something. Kind of gives hints a little too quickly.
Sure.
But the combat, it looks gorgeous. Like I'm just having the time of my life with God of War Ragnarok. So yeah, those two things. And then my daughter was very excited about a new release. And it was not a release that I was very interested in. And I said, okay, well, I'll split it with you. If you really are interested, you got to spend 30 of your dollars on this game, and I'll pay the other half. And she was very interested. So we went to GameStop the day after the game release, which I'll tell you in a second what the game is. And I was like, hey, do you have the game here? And they're like, oh, no, only for pre-orders. If you didn't pre-order it, you can't get it. It's like, you don't have extra copies of a game that came out yesterday? Okay, well, I guess I'll go buy it on the Switch. It's Tomodachi Life, living the dream. And my daughter
Wow.
is obsessed, man. Obsessed. She's making fucking pairs. So it's like Zelda and Tetra, and Link and Hudson, and Girahim and Demise, and Aerith and Sephiroth. But Sephiroth is a woman. And then she
Of
put our
course. Of
neighbors.
course.
Yeah, exactly. And then she put our neighbors in it today. The ones that we play Magic with, that she loves. And as she's building all the characters and she's every morning, like really, I don't know what the right word is, but like making sure that the friends are the friends that she wants them to be. Oh, Beetle and Tingle are other characters in her island here. And then she has them like being friends, and they move on from being good friends to like falling in love because she has them. I started to realize like, you only have homosexual relationships on your island here. Like, is that purposeful? She's like, yep. I'm like, okay, all right. So we started having talks about that and what that meant in terms of like her orientation and her thoughts about that. And she was like, we had, really nice conversations about that. And yeah, she is just to the point where like Link and Hudson are friends, and they can't talk to anyone else. Aerith and Sephiroth are friends, and they can't talk to anyone else. She's like, I won't let them talk to anyone else until they get married. I was like, wow, okay, that's controlling. Okay. But she's having such a great time, like designing and like playing. There's like a bunch of silly games. There's so many silly cutscenes. It's just funny. It is just silly as hell. It is so silly. It's like, I would never play this game, but I'm so glad she is, because I get to watch her play it while I'm hanging out next to her on the couch, and it's just like, this is something I would not have played, and I can see why this is fun for you. But she is enjoying the shit out of it, man. It's like she's like designing things like in her notebooks when she's not playing. Yeah, it's really cool, and she was so excited that our neighbors fell in love with each other. It was cool. Yeah.
Cool.
Yep. That's it. That's all we've been playing.
So what have I've been playing Windrose, which is a early access game that came out, and I can.
Oh yeah.
It's Valheim meets Black Flag.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's very early access, and it's pretty grindy, but I can see I mean, I still put like 20-something hours into it over the past couple weeks since it's come out. So 23.4.
Oh, wow.
Because guess what? And they're remaking it. Black Flag's a fun. Naval combat is fun. So this just has that naval combat in it, but when you do that naval combat, you get resources and things, and you can get off your boat and go explore and build a giant pirate base. And I'm building a giant pirate base, and it's great. So, yeah, it's incredibly polished for an early access game. I'll be honest.
Is it just limited in scope, kind of thing?
It's not even limited in scope. I'm like, if I was going to do it, truly play through the entire story, I think it would probably be 75 to 100 hours so far.
Oh, fuck. And wow. Okay.
I think the thing where I say it's early, it's just grindy to get a lot of side stuff. You have to do a lot of battling to get resources, and while the naval combat's fun, the actual like one-on-one fighting, like just PvE fighting of you as a person, not the best. It's functional, it's fine, but it's not. It needs some work. But it just takes a lot to get the resources to keep upgrading what you want, get the materials to build your base how you want it, etc., etc. That's where the early access part is. It's like, okay, I feel like there are systems here that still need to be ironed out and smoothed out, but from a content standpoint, it's huge already. Okay. Which doesn't surprise me. This started as a game called Crosswind a long time ago, which was an MMO.
Okay.
This company was like, oh, we're going to make a big pirate MMO, a lot like Skull and Bones should have been.
Yeah, right.
But at some point they decided, like, we're cutting the MMO part of it. We're going to make it just a co-op, a single player or co-op, just small multiplayer game that clearly still has all that content they were building for an MMO, just done in a much more sustainable way. Yeah, this has been a pretty big indie darling in the last couple Next Fests. So, picked it up to try. It's been a good time to just pass the time and dig into that. And then my favorite game of IGF came out, and so I could play the final release.
Court. Dude,
it's
I'm
so weird as hell. God, I love it so much.
I'm so bummed I didn't pick it up for Fantasy Critic. I don't think you did either, did you?
I chose not to because we had the agreement. I played it.
Oh, that's right.
I played a good chunk of it, and I was like, I can't pick this up.
That's right.
Like, I know it's gonna. I think it reviewed well.
It's like 86, 87, something like that.
Yeah.
People are raving about it. Like, it sounds like a fucking drug trip.
It kind of is. It's definitely one of these things where I'm like, I could see this is gonna be a critical success and beloved with developers, but players might be like, what the hell is this? Yeah. It's definitely a game designer's game. But I'm a game designer, so this is my shit.
Right, exactly.
It's just
like
an
a game designer's
incredibly
game.
unique take on like match 3.
Yep.
Crazy presentation and story presentation, because there is an actual story there under this like match 3 roguelite system. You're dealing with fairies. Puck is a character in here. Like
crazy.
It is wild. The trailers are very much on brand for the humor that you're going to get. The Steam page, the Steam store page is on brand for the humor you're going to get in this game. It's so weird, but I kind of love it. So I'm not like
people are loving it,
binging it, but I'll play a few rounds like every day. I'm just playing some of it. Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, it won the IGF. It won the Seamus McNally Grand Prize. It won excellence in design. It was a finalist for excellence in narrative and a finalist for the Nuovo Award. So,
well, I didn't realize that this developer had won that IGF award, the grand prize last year for Consume Me.
Yeah,
that's 2 years in a row. And this is Fellow Traveler publishing it, which is the same one that published a number of narrative games. But the one, the pandemic, Korean or not Korean, Hong Kong that I played. Man, what was it called?
I don't remember.
I'm going to find it. But this Titanium Court looks wild, man. This
Consume Me. AP Thompson. Yeah, 1,000. That makes sense. AP Thompson was one of the devs of Consume Me. Consume Me was like
it was more of them
5 or 6 people, like indies that came together to make Consume Me.
That's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah. They didn't form a studio. They just made a game together, and then have now also doing other things like Titanium Court is just AP Thompson. But yeah,
I love that the explanation for this. I love the explanation for this game is a surreal strategy game for clowns and criminals, and that's it. That's all it says.
Yep.
Fuck, that's so good.
Yep. Yeah, it's wild. Drug trip is the right way to think about this thing. If you can ever think of like incredibly low, maybe at most 16 colors.
Yeah,
pixel game can be a drug trip, but it kind of is. It's rotoscoped character pixel art.
Is it all match 3? I know there's like tower defense and stuff with it too, but like, is match 3 the main mechanic?
Yes, match 3 is the main mechanic. The match 3 matters because how you're matching is what you get resources for that lets you build different units before that you go into battle, but whatever tiles are still on the map is what defines like the strategy map. So it's a crazy connection of match 3 to strategy game in that regard. I don't know, crazy game. I do recommend it. Like I said, I think it's just going to be very much an indie darling. I don't know how well it's truly going to sell overall, because this is not a mainstream game at all.
Well, they weren't trying to make it.
This is your indie art shit right here.
Exactly.
But I'm here for it.
Well, it's on sale on Steam right now for $11.99.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. $12. Well worth it.
It tells me it's similar to Tactical Breach Wizards and Ninja Turtles Tactical Takedown. So that's interesting.
And that's funny.
The word strategy.
I guess so.
Connection there. I think surreal makes the most sense.
Yes. I mean, one Steam review. This game is so weird, and I adore it. And I'm like, correct.
There you go. That's it.
Cool. So that's been my week.
Very cool. It sounds like a great week. Well, good luck on the next week. This should be a great week for you and your team. I wish you all
hopefully
the
this will
best.
be good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, folks, if you loved our podcast, please rate it on your podcast service of choice, and we will be back next week for sure, without a doubt, to be talking about that elusive Nintendo Direct.
Come on, Nintendo. Don't prove us wrong.
Gosh. Yeah, we got to be right this time. Come on.
Yeah.
All right, folks. Thanks so much. Talk to you soon.
Later, everyone.